Hello there everyone, it's Rex here and I've got some exciting updates at 5.5 weeks out to 6 weeks out, and the first one is about Terrence Ruffin aka Ruff Diesel. Terrence Ruffin is the guy who placed second last year at 2021 Mr. Olympia after Chris Bumstead. He is one amazing bodybuilder when it comes to his muscularity, proportions, and his posing routine is also quite amazing. You guys can always see that vacuum holding pose while he's hitting that front double bicep, and he is quite in control of his posing routine, so that is quite an impressive thing on stage. But what I have noticed about him is that there are a few minor points that are needed to be fixed, and I hope he has fixed them this year and he is going to win easily if they are fixed. Recalling to the 2021's Mr. Olympia pictures, you guys can see that Terrence Ruffin is looking softer compared to Chris Bumstead, and his lower back is also absent, while Chris Bumstead's lower back is looking quite impressive. And in this front double bicep, Chris Bumstead's thighs are completely next level. You guys can see the level of definition in his thighs. Though I believe that the posing of Terrence Ruffin is much impressive comparative to Chris Bumstead, but again it is about definition and Chris Bumstead nailed it. So I believe if he brings the best of his conditioning to stage, then he can easily defeat Chris Bumstead. Moreover, from the men's open class, you guys can see how impressive Samson Dauda looks, and overall his muscle separation and conditioning is getting better and better with time. He may be the new debutant, but I believe he must not be considered an easy competitor, because if he brings his maxed out conditioning to stage, then I believe he is going to be a real problem for the rest of the bodybuilders. And to be honest, I'm quite excited to see Samson Dauda's maxed out conditioning this year, because he is the second largest guy on stage and a potential bodybuilder who can easily land in top 5, I believe. Meanwhile, working with Ptuors, one of the best coaches I have seen this year, who has brought some amazing physiques to stage, including Michael Dabol, who won multiple pro shows. Iain is the guy who was looking lean and grainy like 9 to 10 weeks ahead of Mr. Olympia, and I have posted a couple of updates about him previously. So Iain is one of the potential bodybuilders that I believe is going to land in the top 10 easily. And from the 212 division, Keone Pearson is also looking quite amazing, and he is also working with Ptuors, and you guys can see the level of definition in his legs. His overall muscle density is looking amazing, and he is one hell of a classic poser when it comes to posing on stage. He ended 14th last year, but I believe this year he is going to improve his ranking. And lastly, the most hyped bodybuilder of the current times, Michal Krizo, who turned pro and then won his first pro show, the EVLS Prague Pro, in a matter of days. He's also looking amazing at 5.5 weeks out. The sudden change from amateur to pro has left him in a situation where he has to make very quick decisions regarding his overall conditioning and posing, and there are no chances of errors at this point. He is maintaining the conditioning of Prague Pro, but I believe this is a very small amount of time where he has to take serious decisions regarding his overall conditioning and posing routine and make no mistakes. Thank you so much for watching the video. Subscribe and press the bell sign. Have a nice day. Love you all.